The polls do look very competitive. One thing I've noticed is I haven't seen Ashley Hinson at 50% in any poll.
Yeah.
She's been in the 40s in all of the polling and very close, depending on whose survey you believe, maybe a couple points ahead, maybe a couple points behind Josh Turek. But I wanted to mention, I do agree with a lean Republican rating, partly just because the overall Republican voter registration advantage in Iowa is really daunting right now. It's in the range of 170 to 180,000 voters. And so she just starts out way ahead, even if the Republican turnout rate is lower because maybe people are disengaged or those Trump fans don't want to vote in a midterm. I mean, even if Democratic turnout is higher than Republican turnout, you still are probably going to have more Republicans casting ballots than Democrats. And so it just is a little harder. And we've seen in states like Kansas and Kentucky that in a red state, people are a little more favorable to electing a Democratic governor than someone to the U.S. Senate. So I would agree with a lean Republican rating. I wanted to say two things, though, that I think are very good news for Josh Turek. First of all, a libertarian is on the ballot in the Senate race. His name is Thomas Lane. He's a pretty interesting candidate. He's not raising much money, but just having a libertarian on the ballot, we have seen in past Iowa elections that they can get anywhere between 2 and 4% just for being there on the ballot compared to having no libertarian, which is what happened in 2022 when Chuck Grassley was facing Mike Franken. And the write-ins were like extremely minuscule number, like 0.2% write-in votes. So having a libertarian on the ballot means that Josh Turek has a path to winning with less than 50% of the vote. And I think that's very important. Also, it just so happens, and no one could have foreseen this, that Thomas Lane, the libertarian, his last name is spelled Laehn, and our Republican nominee for governor is Zach Lane, Lah. And I think that there's a real chance that some Republicans may accidentally vote for Thomas Lane.